All right. John 4:48, it reads, Then said Yahushua unto him, Except ye see signs and wonders, ye will not believe. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Chakdash. Say double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well, who learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. This is Lakamah from Virginia branch of Great Millstone, back with another quick hit. We see in all the different signs in the skies lately. Last week, for about 3 days straight, I see the moon was turned to the color red or blood, and also I wish I'd have took a picture of it, but also the sun was looking similar too. The sun, you can see the sun with a more orange red type tint to it. And on top of that, you could look at the sun. Yeah, normally when you see the sun, you'll blind your eyes because it's too bright. But it had a different tint to it. It looked very, very unique, And on top of that, we got this so-called smoke that came from Canada all the way down to the Carolinas. You could see the smoke in the sky and the burnt smell, which we know is not saying that the fires in Canada have nothing to do with it, but we know ease devices, you know what I mean? Um, we know it's a bigger plan than what it is, but he says it is on the news. You go to Revelation 12:12, and it reads, Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So we know that things like this that we see is a bigger plan. So let me go back a little bit. Yeah, things like that is a bigger plan, you know. It's a bigger plan. So I just want to get a couple scriptures to, you know, prove that the signs we seeing in the skies and in the heavens is a sign from Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So we're gonna go to Joel, second chapter, verse 31. It says, I'll start at 30. It says, And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. Right? Verse 31, The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua come. And what we seeing? We're seeing the smoke, up in New York and the tri-state area is very bad to the point where people have to wear masks if they have breathing issues, right? The sun shall be turned into darkness, and I just said, I wish I had that picture. I should have took a picture. But you could look at the sun because it's darker. It wasn't as bright as it usually is, right? It says, and the moon into blood before the great terrible day of the Lord come. And, at the first the video I put on in the beginning of this lesson, you see the moon was turned to blood. That should let you know that, we're into them days. The time is nigh. And this is the time for us to get it together, man. Because our salvation is closer than we believe. So we got to make our call and election sure because we want to get out of here. We're going to stay in Joel. We're going to go to the third chapter, verse 15. It says, The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. Hey, man, it's all through the scriptures, man. And you could take that twofold because the stars of this heaven, that's our bondage, talking about the elite. Hey, they're going down. They're going down swinging. That's why I brought out Revelation 12:12. So you could take that physical and spiritual, Let me get a couple more just to back up this video. It's not going to be long. I'm at the plantation. This is Revelation 6. Slovakia. Verse 12. It says, "And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell into earth." That's what I mean by the stars, spiritually, the stars of heaven. That's the elite of this kingdom. Fell into the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. So, Slovakia. So, the time is at hand. We got to start, straightening up our ways because, let me pull this out. Here we go. Revelation 18:4. It says, "And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive none of her plagues." Now, we know physically this is talking about the chariots delivering us before um, total destruction in Babylon. But in a spiritual sense, you have to behave and conduct yourself a certain way to get that ride on the chariots. So we got to make sure that we're living upright, repenting for our sins, and doing the work, us as the saints. Hey, Lord's will, I don't want to ride this out. We be of the elect. We want to be the first fruits. We want to see our kingdom being built from the ground up. We want to have our own thrones and crowns. So we have to conduct ourselves a certain way in this world. You know what I mean? And this right here, this should be, when you see things like this, when you see things like this, that should tell you that, the scriptures is not a fairy tale. This is not no just made up stuff. This is why we say this is the only true living book, because the words are jumping off the pages when you think and look at what's going on. When has there ever been a fire up north that caused smoke to change the climate of the air and the air quality of the south of the U.S., because this thing reached all the way down to the Carolinas. That's the Lord speaking right there. So, it's time for us to straighten up, man, so we can seal the elect and get up out of here. We'll get two more scriptures and I'm going to close out. This is Isaiah 47:1. It says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt now no more be called tender and delicate." It says, "Take the millstone and grind mill, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man." So, that's what's to come of this world. Utter destruction. The big bro, the Lord Yahweh Shah, coming with his angels and cleansing this place with thermonuclear fire. That's what's to come. And the signs in the sky and in the firmament of the heavens, the physical heavens, he's showing us that he's coming. So we need to get right. Let's go stick in Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 13:19. It says, "And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms," because this is the place that is lifted up. as the best place on earth, right? The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. You know, it's going. This place is just going to be a memorial. It's going to be complete smoke when it's all said and done. This is the virgin daughter of Babylon because it has not been touched, but it's about to get touched in a magnificent and glorious way. So we need to be on point with brothers that's in this truth with the true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Make sure you endure to the end, because I'll get that. All right, this is Matthew 10 and 12, 22, Salaki. It says, and ye shall be hated by all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. So, even though we're looked at as fools for Yahweh's sake, we have to endure to the end so we can live a true, beautiful life, man. Because this right here is, this is our suspension, our time out from, what's truly for us. Because remember, we are the sons of Yahweh, sons of princes of the power, So we have to start walking upright and straight to receive what's promised to us. So with that, I hope this was edifying. I have to get back to the plantation. Till next time, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rachakadash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, from Yasha Allah, war for Babal. Peace, Shalom.